and you can be basically like disqualified.
Ooh, I smell cancel coming.
Hello everybody. Right here I have two of my Miss Hmongs. They were past pageants and the current one, and we just kind of wanted to come here and talk about our experiences, how we felt about the pageant, and maybe, you know, give you guys an insight of the pageantry, right? Is that what it's called? Pageantry? An insight of the pageantry. Yeah. The pageantry.
Industry, yeah.
The
Pageant
pageantry.
industry, yeah. So, yeah.
For those who don't know me, my name is Julie Vu, and I was the Miss Hmong USA 2020 first runner-up.
My name's Emily Nkauj Hli Yaj, or Ya. I was the Miss Hmong California first runner-up 2020.
Hi everyone, my name is Chao, nước Chí Xiong, của yo bé từ Miss Hmong USA 2022.
What made you want to run for the pageant?
For me, what made me run was I kind of like blame it on Ellie. And so she was okay. So honestly, like I had no interest in running for the pageant just because my older sister, she actually ran for the pageant, and I saw how stressful it was. And also during that time, they like she wanted to like partner, you know. So she did everything herself, and she wasn't really, she didn't have any connections, so she didn't really know what to do. So I was kind of like traumatized by that. Like I didn't want to do it. But then Ellie, she took me to the orientation with her, like, you know. So I went there, and I guess they didn't have enough girls at that time. So they're like, oh, if you don't have enough girls, then we might not be able to do the pageant. So I was like, you know what? I'll go and like see how it is and everything like that. And I guess that was why I just ran for the pageant, to be honest. And like honestly, it's like a good experience as well. I wanted to get that experience, and it's actually helped me a lot to want to give back to the Hmong community. So yeah.
So the reason why I ran for the pageant was that growing up, a lot of Hmong people like to go to the Hmong New Year. So as a kid, I always enjoyed being by the stage, watching dancers, and just being part of that entertainment industry. So pageant was actually one of the biggest highlight of the Hmong New Year's growing up. So a lot of these pageantry sisters inspired me wanting to give back to my community as well. So I set a goal for myself. My time frame that I set was before 21 or at the age of 21. So when I ran for the pageant, I was actually 20, and then right when the competition happened, I turned 21 during those pageant days. So I was like, it's perfect.
Wow.
It aligns up. So yeah, so that's why I ran for the pageant, and I just really want to build a good connection with my sisters. So that's why I ran for the pageant, and as her best friend, I encourage her to run with me because I feel like it'll be a great opportunity for us to connect more as friends, and I feel like we really did that. So yeah.
Wow, that's awesome to hear. Well, me, honestly, I just grew up watching pageant a lot. Cô nhà thức cô chỉ là nhà China, so thật tức là China chị nhiều cú bỏ chị ở trong nhiều cú xã ô thia. So thầu cú với mẹ chị cứ ít chỉ xã ô lọ tất chỉ mà chỉ một bình sử cứ giờ ít tin nên à chỉ chỗ một bình sử ná chị cú I don't know cú ít xã tiệc cú ít tao, but then I have a lot of support as well as a lot of people who are encouraging me. Which is why I decided to run for this year.
That's good, yeah. And I think that like support is definitely like a very big thing.
It
like
is.
running for the pageant. Like you definitely need like a support system, because if you don't, you're gonna be lost and you're not gonna really know what to do.
Exactly, yes.
The second question is your experience in training.
Okay. Honestly, for me, I think my training was pretty rough because we don't have that much time to prepare.
Wait, how much time did you guys
It was
get?
only 2 weeks for us to learn
okay.
everything. Yeah,
Okay,
2
yeah.
weeks. And then that's why I wasn't because actually it doesn't feel real for me. Like I feel like the pageant was not gonna go through. That's why like even though I just thought, okay, nobody signed up, you know. Yeah, and then but after we went to orientation, I realized that okay, this is for real. So I have to like very prepare for it. So yeah, I think my training was pretty rough overall. I scatter everywhere. Everything was not organized, but you know, overall it was a great experience.
Yeah. No, definitely. And I think that like I feel like we all come into this like competition as for fun, you know, kind
Yeah.
of trying to have fun. But then like once you feel the vibe and like there's gonna be like a day where it hits like, oh shoot, like this is real, like this is not like, you know, a fun thing. This is a competition. Like you need to like get your stuff together.
But honestly, for me, it doesn't feel like a competition.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it was just like I told you guys
yeah,
before.
but like
yeah.
you should take it like serious kind of thing. Like you need to know your lines. You need to know your walk and stuff.
I got yelled at a lot because I just thought like, oh, I'm there to play around. Like,
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
I'm there to have fun, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, so my trainer actually yelled at me a lot.
Oh,
She's like,
wow.
oh, you gotta keep it serious. I'm like, okay.
Yeah. What about you?
My experience in the pageant training, it was like 3 months, I think. 3 months. It started in September, right? Or was it October?
I think it was like October. I think September was the orientation, and they gave us time to think about it. And then we started in October.
So yeah, so orientation was in September, and then October came. So that's when I feel like it was really organized in the beginning. There was like a rough draft written out for us, pictures of what we're gonna wear for each round. So it was like a really great rough draft. So our coordinator did a really great job with that, presenting us what we need to be prepared ahead of us. So I feel like that really helped us, especially along the way. Like I said, it could be really, really stressful when the time gets closer to the competition. So that was actually a really helpful tool for me. So every time I find myself stressing, I forget like, oh, we're supposed to be wearing this for this round. And like I talk about it and I prepare for it, but then like you're just so stressed, or I'm just so stressed that like I forget. So that was a really helpful source for me to reflect on when I'm stressing.
Sometimes you think about so many things that you need to do, and it stresses you out. So it's just, you know, the fact that they were able to lay out the stuff, like it helped you a lot, basically.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot to, you know, prepare for it.
But overall,
Sorry, Emily.
okay, let me go.
Yeah. Go ahead.
But yeah, overall, my pageant experience in training was okay. There's really not much to complain about it. I mean, there's a lot to say about it, but then I like to just speak on good things.
That's why, like, I want to make this video because, you know, I want us to, like, you know, put out the honest truth of how you really feel, and I want you to, like, talk about it because, like, you know, I feel like all the other, like, Hmong pageant girls, they want to talk about it too, you know, and they've had bad experiences as well. Like, they've had good or bad, so it's just, you know, it's okay to let, you know, to talk about the bad experiences as well so that people are aware of it, and this is, like, the insight of how we feel, you know. So do you want to, like, add anything else on there, or...
Yeah, just be transparent. Yeah.
My training experience.
A lot you don't want in drama there.
Yeah, there's like a lot, honestly. I just feel like I wish everyone could have been more honest instead of being so hidden. Like everything was so secretive. Like when I joined the pageantry, I really wanted to get to know all my sisters. I love to participate in clubs. I love to participate in group stuff. I love to do community service growing up. So I went into this pageantry competition thinking that it will be the same, that I will be having open conversations with all my sisters. I mean, we have, but then like as the competition gets closer, I feel like everyone just started to focus on themselves.
It was like very.
It was
intense,
really
right?
competitive. Like all the girls, I feel like everyone got competitive at one point. Like maybe even me. Or actually, yes, I did got competitive. Everyone got competitive at one point. But I just wish that that side of all of us, each individuals, would set that aside and just be open with each other as friends. Like at one point, I felt like me and Jules, like we didn't talk for a bit, but I didn't mind that because she was doing her own things. Like we both share a friend together, and my friend was helping me, and I want her to help her too. But I felt like that was kind of like, I don't know, like how did that make you feel? Because I feel like you didn't really want to ask her for help too, because like she was training me. Like how did that feel?
No, and honestly, like I never took it personal, like because I knew that she was helping you already, and I was. Honestly, for me, I didn't really care because I was kind of like so focused on doing my own thing. I was so focused on trying to
like stand out and like be more like unique, you know what I mean? Like so that was just how I felt about it. Like I really, and I also had to look for, you know, hairstylists, makeup, like all these things. I was so busy worrying about myself that I really don't care. Like if you want to help, help. If you don't want to, then I'm not gonna bother you. You know.
So I'm very curious about something because you guys are best friends. How is it competing with your, like, basically your significant other? You know.
Yeah, and you know, like when we first ran, like there was like actually a few people that came up to us and they were like, oh, you know what, like you guys like made a bad choice because like you guys won't be friends anymore. You guys will not be friends anymore. You guys are going to clash heads. Like I said, I went to the pageant thinking as if it's just like a fun game for me, you know. Like at one point we all, you know, took it serious. So when I started taking it more serious, I realized that, you know, maybe like, you know, I'm telling Ellie like this is a competition after all. Maybe I'm telling Ellie a little bit too much about what I want to do, and she's telling me a little bit about what she wants to do. So we need to take that step back and focus on ourselves and like think about our competition, and then later on still be able to support each other and still be there for each other. And that was exactly what we did. You know what I mean?
When I was having trouble finding a hairstyle to makeup artist, you know, Julie was able to like give references. No, not references.
Yeah,
Julie
references.
was able to refer me to like other people. So she supported me as much as she can in that sense, in the pageantry experience. But it's like she has her own thing to do too. But when she can, she will help me. Like find a makeup artist, find a hairstylist. When I felt like my intro, for example, it was really hard for me. So I asked Jules, like, you know, does this sound good, you know? So just little things like this. I feel like I'm glad that I ran with my best friend, because I feel like if I talked to just anyone outside of it, they would not understand it as much as my best friend. Because she's in it with me, so she understands my struggle, my stress, and she knows how to find a solution for it.
Yeah.
So it was really great.
The part that I liked best about us being together was that we were able to like sit in our car like before training, and we would go over the questions, and we would be like, okay, so how would we say this? How
So
would
do
we-
everything together, basically.
Basically,
Oh my God! We went to find
And,
our
like,
dress all the way to we drove all the way to LA
together to look at fabric
fun.
and stuff like that. So it was just like, you know, all with each other, you know.
And like I know what looks good on her, and she knows what looks good on me too. So like it's really great, because like only we will understand each other in that sense when it comes to this experience.
So how is it that your intro was the hardest for you? You're having difficulties.
Just not like in general, I have a hard time beginning with anything, you know. So I'm just like afraid, like, oh, what if this is not right, or what if this is wrong, you know. So I just need like a push to get it started, and once it's started, it's easy for me to like do the rest. So I just need like a little push, basically.
Oh, okay.
And you know, like it's just hard to like hide on your Hmong, like, oh, you know, and all that stuff. So it's just like it's always good to have someone else's input in it and see how they like it and stuff, you know. Like how did you train your stuff? You know, did they give you guys the questions and stuff?
They did.
So how did you train yourself, like?
No,
and
I
stuff?
didn't have time to go over my questions at all.
Oh really? Wow.
Yeah, because I was too focused on my platform. So I don't know, but if you know me, I'm not good at memorizing. Like I know it by heart, but I won't. I like I could not remember it like afterwards. You know.
No, yeah, and you only had 2 weeks, so it's really hard to like get the memorization together while getting everything ready.
Yeah, that's why I'm so glad that we got our intro out of the way, because we recorded it, right? But then our platform was hard for me because it's where it's about anti-Asian hate, right? So it's hard because you have to do a lot of research, and you have to be careful with what you said as well, because like 個落路 like 每條路你始終喺度受頭嗰日受 the stage, right? Yeah, so we have to pick our words wisely.
Yeah.
And it was hard because we did not get it done until the week of
Oh wow.
competition.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so I could not memorize it. That's why you see me make a lot of mistakes, because we just wrote it. We tried, yeah, like we got that we got the idea for a long time, but then like we keep changing it. So I think that's what threw me off a little bit. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wait, do you have yours already?
Oh, I have one already. Thank you.
nó mà bánh thau của nó thả cho chảo đi.
Okay,
Có nghĩa con món nào đó trong là con nồng xưa họ.
Okay. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, I think that.
Yeah, so all of us girls that competed in Fresno, I feel like we're like superheroes because we did that in like 2 days.
Dang, yeah. No, definitely. And yeah, you know, like when you talk about your platform, you know, you want to add statistics, you want to add proven facts, you want to add your experience, and you want to add like what other people you've seen go through. So, you know, it's just like very well put, you know, that I think that's like what's good in a speech. But that's,
Yeah. Is that all?
Huh?
Is that all for that question? Did we answer?
I didn't question. I didn't answer it.
What's wait.
I didn't
about
answer
your
it.
experience. You just talked about that.
Yeah,
question.
she went first, right? You
Wait,
went first.
experience for what?
Training.
For training.
Yeah, I went first, and then
Are you done?
Oh yeah, I'm done.
yeah.
Okay.
Are you done?
Okay,
Bấm bà bà.
because
Okay.
I got two pageants to talk about. So let's say, let's start with my first one, the Sacramento one. I'm gonna try to keep it as short as I can, okay? Because I don't want people to be like, okay, look at
Do you want some?
But so for my first pageant, honestly, the thing that
Của hai cái này non hơn để cho mỗi tháng cả bài ạ. I'm just
oh come on,
I'm kidding. Sorry. Go ahead.
no, yeah. So basically, my first pageant, honestly, if they didn't do this, I would have never ran for the pageant at all. Because when I came into orientation, they said, okay, if you don't know anything about the pageant, don't worry. We will train you. We will, you know, educate you on the basics that you need to know. And then you can kind of like turn it however you want to turn it into, you know? So they're like, so when I first, when I tell you, when I first went there, I did not know how to bow. I thought bowing was like this. Like, I was
No,
like,
girl, I thought Bali was like.
Yeah, I did not. That was like the first day. Everybody laughed at me. I even laughed at myself because I was like,
Really?
I'm hilarious. Yeah.
I saw the video of like us practicing the bow.
Yeah, and I would bow, and everybody would just laugh at me and be like, you don't bow like that. You're not supposed to bow like that. I was like, I don't know how to be that person. You know what I mean?
I think
and
the
then,
most you struggle on is your balance too. Like when
Yeah.
you bowed.
It
your
is
heels are
hard.
really high.
Let's do a challenge. Go. Bow right now.
Oh hell no.
Let's do it. Go.
okay, so we'll do our hands, okay? So, okay, I'm very extra, so I'd be like,
I think that's
I think you like did a lot of styles. Like, you
yeah.
tried a
So
lot.
okay, so wait, how was yours?
I was like,
No, I'm just kidding.
hey, you gotta be sharp to
You
like.
gotta do the whole complete song dance.
I'm just kidding. I'm very I don't know. Like how did you do it?
I'm pretty extra myself. Okay.
Okay.
Like no, I was not trying to be extra upstairs. So I was just like,
I know.
I'm just kidding. No, I did not do that.
Alright, be
No,
serious.
okay, yeah. I was just
Okay.
like, that's it.
Yeah.
Oh, I said that's it too. I was kidding. I'm kidding.
Wait, what about you?
I don't know.
Just do it. I know it's been years, but come on, you got some.
I don't know. I feel like I don't know how I did it
You
at
know.
first. Like
No, we're
I
not
don't know.
saying how you did that first. We're just saying like how do you do your bow?
It's like just bring it up slowly, like here, like your thumb, not too close to your chest, like kind of close to your chest, like just like slowly go up and like your nose, like almost touching it, but not really touching it.
That's very
And that's
detailed.
it. Put it back down.
Chụp bớt tiện với
And
nó
then let it
tí
down.
hả?
Oh, I don't know. For me, I kind of like just go like this, and then I make it touch my nose, and I'm like this. I don't know. I don't remember. It's been years.
It's
Okay.
like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah, it's been years.
Okay.
Thôi của Ly đó.
Bé chê, bé bà đi nào.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, so yeah, so basically, that was the first thing that I ever learned and even have like trouble on it. So you know, and then like okay, so basically that training was just literally it taught me everything that I really needed to know. It taught me, you know, all the basics, and I just kind of like turned it however, tweaked it however I liked it. And I really like that about my coordinators because they were very understanding. They're like they even like you know took their like time
Is this
out.
Fresno or
This is Sacramento.
Oh,
so this is the first, yeah. So they took their time out of their own like personal time to like invite us to their house and be like, if you're struggling on anything, it's like office hours. Like you can come and we will like help tweak whatever that you need help on. Like we're not gonna give you any answers or anything like that, but we're gonna help like look over like your walk again and see the way you talk and help you with that because they know that we needed that help. So that was just, and then the sisterhood was just really great. I had really great vibes with everybody. I understood that, no, they're not going to tell us, like, exactly what they're going to be doing and stuff, which is understandable. It's a competition again. And, like, I think one thing that I just wanted, like, us all to be on the same page was, like, what color dress are you wearing? Because that was my thing. My thing was kind of like, okay, I want all of us to look pretty. I don't want, like, anyone to just wear, like, 2 dresses that are the same because then it's kind of like you don't stand out kind of thing,
Oh, so you asked the girls?
I was very open about it because I don't know. I just feel like it won't look nice if all of us wear the same color. So I'm just like it would look better if we just wear one color and we make it how we want it,
Oh, for the evening?
For like the gowns and stuff like that. So I think we all had different colors.
Yeah.
We all had different colors and we looked really good with like, unlike the freaking Fresno one, we were like, most of them were all red and I was the only blue one. All of them were red and I was only the blue one. Yeah.
I'm glad that we talked about
Yeah.
the color dress because like I actually thought about getting red, and then you showed me the pictures like what you want. I was like, oh shit, that's a similar style that I want to. But
Yeah.
it's okay. So I just went with green.
Yeah.
So I feel like no one's gonna get green, so I'm gonna just go play safe and get green.
Yeah, because
no one's
I
gonna
don't know.
wear it.
But and honestly, it's really up to the pageant girls. Like, I'm glad that my pageant girls were really lenient about it and very open about it, too.
Yeah, well, what me and my trainer did, because I feel like, I don't know, she said it's not appropriate to go around and ask what they're wearing because it's a competition, So we just have to back up. Yeah, that's why I spent a lot of money. But yeah, we have backups.
Yeah, different coordinators, different things. They run differently. But, like, for this one, they were very, like, open. Like, you can say what you want to say. If you don't want to say it, we respect that, like... Because it's a competition, But then at the same time, we're all, like, struggling and we're all training together.
Like, we all want to look our best. We want, like, everyone to
Which
stand
you guys
out.
did. You guys look good.
Yeah.
We
Like, I
all
want her
looked
to stand
really
out.
good.
So I would not want to get the same dress as her. So, like, it's just for everyone's own good,
Yeah.
It's not like we're like, oh, shit, you're going to get red. I'm going to get red, but, like, something that's better.
Yeah, and we weren't petty at all,
Yeah.
Like, if I, like, as be like, oh, shoot, like, Becky's wearing blue, I'm gonna wear blue, too, top it out. Like, I'm not like that, Like, we're just like, oh, you're gonna wear blue? Okay, I'll wear, like, gold, or I want silver, or whatever, So that was good. Okay, so let's just fast forward to training for Fresno. I think we only had 2 weeks, too. We only had 2 weeks to get ready, too.
They were having trouble finding girls.
Yeah, there was like 6 of us though.
Yeah.
So
Like
that's
us,
good.
there's
there
only
was
4.
5, the 5 of us. So at least it was like 5 to 6, because if it was less than that, it's like,
Wait, I always wonder. I see 6, but what happened?
oh, there was 6, but one of the girls, she sprained her ankle or
Oh, like
something
towards
like
the
that.
end, yeah.
Towards the end, so she wasn't able to do any of the. She wasn't able to do any of the like participation.
Like the
stuff.
dancing.
Oh,
But because she came to training and stuff like that, then they were able to say, okay, yeah, she put the work in and she's okay with it. They're okay with it,
Oh.
Yeah, which was I don't know, but no, but
You don't
then,
have to put that in.
yeah. And then like I mean like I felt like a lot of us were going through a lot of things too, so. But okay, so we only had 2 weeks to train, and we did different dances. We did everything very different. It was so different. It was just everything changed, and like it was really hard for me to actually adapt to it because for our platform, they wanted us to just say short. They didn't want us to give a speech about why, how, what. So for me, it was hard for me because I just felt very strong about talking about my awareness at that time, so I just really wanted to get the message out there, whether it was like gonna deduct me points. I don't know why I did that because I was just not in the right mind. I was running for 2 pageants, so it was just hard for me to transition, I guess. But I think that was
Did they give you guys like a time?
No, they didn't. Everything was very unorganized
Then why did they restrict you guys?
because they wanted to run like mainstream. They wanted it their way.
Fresno training was very unorganized. Therefore, we weren't able to deliver the performance that we wanted to perform for when the pageant came. And like we had to cancel one of our we had to cancel one of our rounds that maybe would have made a difference if because I made this. It was the sports round, and I made sport. It was a sports round where you wear you bring your sport like when you play and stuff like that, and you do a walk. And they talk. I did personal customized with the sports bra and my pants. I did it all Hmong way. Like I made beads and dye coins. And I also had one of my friend bring actually a weight, one of the weights, because I do heavy lifting and stuff. And I even got a volleyball too. So it was just and that was one of my really nice, my favorite round that I wanted to do and looked forward to, but they canceled it. They just took it off. They made it as participation points, and I got so pissed. Yeah, I got so pissed.
All your hard work,
Yeah,
all the efforts you put into this one round that they said that they're gonna have.
yeah. So
I totally get it. I will be like,
yeah. So it was just very
I could have
unorganized.
used this to do this and worry about this round.
Girl, yeah.
Dude,
I
in
signed a
Sacramento contract. It say that too. You cannot say anything bad once you're
You
crowned.
can't talk bad
Yeah.
about
I don't know if you
them
read your
on
contract
the
fully, but I read my
Like
contract
earlier, right?
thoroughly.
The part where they're unprofessional stuff, you
Yeah.
can't say that stuff. Go.
Until after the contract's
You
done.
are done with the contract and
Okay, how about we do the questions again?
Honestly,
You said nice things, don't worry.
my
Yeah.
pageant saucy, she made me read the contract thoroughly when I first got to her place.
Yeah.
That's the first thing she wanted us to.
Because you
read
could
out.
get sued and you can get canceled.
Yeah.
And you can be basically disqualified.
Ooh, I smell cancel coming.